In this video, we are going to see the topic under for the Model 2, which is Differential Calculus 2, the tutorial. In tutorial class, we are going to learn the topic of maxima and minima. So, first we'll see the definition of maxima and minima, just a recalling part. F is a functions with the two variables with a continuous second order partial derivatives. Then fxx. What is that fxx? Fxx is nothing but dou squared f by dou x squared, and similar fyy is nothing but dou squared f by dou y squared. Fxy is nothing but dou squared f by dou x dou y. Okay, at a critical point of a comma b, let d is equal to fxx of ab fy into fyy of ab minus fx squared of ab, which is nothing but whatever the critical point you are getting it, that critical point to be substituted to the equations of fxx at a point of ab and fyy at a point of ab. You can multiply that too, and then minus of fxy of ab the whole squared equations. Okay, then we will be getting the following relations. If d, this you can consider as a d is greater than 0 and fxx of ab is greater than 0, then f has a minimum at a comma b. Suppose d is greater than 0, fx is less than 0, then f has a relative maximum at a comma b. So other than these two conditions, when you have a d is less than 0, then f has a saddle point and equal to 0. There is no conclusion has been drawn so far. Okay, so remember, d is a greater than 0, fxs is greater than 0, then it is a minimum. D is greater than, fx is less than, then it will be a maximum. Okay, so we'll go for the example. Determine the critical points and locate at any relative of minima or maxima or saddle point of the function f is defined. F x comma y is equal to 2x squared plus 2xy plus 2y squared minus 6x. So now you can find the first partial derivative of fx fy because we need to find a critical point. Okay, so what is that? Fx of x comma y, which is differentiate with respect to x. What is that? 4x plus 2y. This will be a 0, minus 6 I will get. And similar for fy is 2x plus 4y. Then you can find a critical point by equating 0 for these two. Fx equal to 0, fy is equal to 0. What is that? From here I will get 4x plus 2y minus 6 is equal to 0. From second equation 2x is equal plus 4y is equal to 0. And from these two equations, just you can simplify normal solving the equations. I'll be getting the point of 2 comma minus 1. So now we need to find a second order partial derivative because we need to check for the minima or maximum point. Okay, so fxx of x comma y, fyy of x comma y, and fxy of x comma y. So what is that? Fxx of x comma y, substitute that point of 2 comma minus 1, I'll get 4 and 4, and this is 2, because when you do the second order partial derivative, what it is? Fxx is nothing but 4. Fyy I'll be getting for 4. What is here? Fxy, that is equal to 0. Okay, so using this you can just do that. No need to substitute the point itself. Without substituting, I have got it for the constant. Now this d we are supposed to use it. What is the d is defined? It is nothing but fxx of a comma b, it is 2 comma minus 1, fyy of 2 comma minus 1, and minus fxy squared of 2 comma minus 1. Substitute the point, will get 4 into 4 minus 2 squared, which is equal to 12. Okay, so which you are getting a positive. What is that? D is a positive. What is that? Fxx of 2 comma minus 1, that's also a positive. So both is a greater than 0. Then according to that definitions, the given function of f has a minimum at 2 comma minus 1. Suppose the question is asked for the extreme value, this 2 comma minus 1 to be replaced to the equations. Okay, now you can go for the one more example. So what is the difference of the previous example and this example is nothing but you will be having a more than of one set of critical points. Okay, so we'll see that how it is solved. Determine the critical points and they locate any relative minima or maxima, and saddle point of the function f is defined by f of x comma y is equal to 2x square minus 4xy plus y power 4 plus 2. So we need to find the first partial derivatives fx and fy. So fx of x comma y is equal to 4x minus 4y. Yeah, differentiate with respect to x, it will be a 4x minus 4y I will get. With respect to y, I'll get minus 4x from this term, and y power 4 will be 4y cube, x power n formula. So we need to determine the critical point, okay, by equating a 0 for this equation. 4x minus 4y is equal to 0, that is x is equal to y, and here minus 4x plus 4y cube is equal to 0. So from the first equation we got a relation x is equal to y. Now substitute x by y in the equation, this equation. So what will happen? Minus 4y plus 4y cube is equal to 0. So do the factorization method, take out the 4 as a common, minus it will go for inside, minus 1 plus y squared equal to 0. That means y is equal to 0 or y squared is equal to 1. Okay, this term I can able to write it 4y is equal to 0 and minus 1 plus y squared is equal to 0, which is y squared equal to 1, y will be plus or minus 1 I'll get. Okay, so now what is that point you have? You got it, y 0, 1, minus 1. So x is equal to y. So all the three set of equation, that means the critical point we will get. So we now use the equations x is equal to y. Therefore, the critical points are 0, 0, 1, 1 and minus 1, 1. So now we have to determine partial derivatives of second order. fxx is equal to x comma y, right? What is that you have? Fx is equal to 4x minus 4y. What is their fxx? Only 4. And similar yy will be 12y squared you will get. Okay. And xy will be going for the 0. So you can see that fxx of xy is 4. fyy of xy is 12y squared. fxy of xy is equal to minus 4. Now what is the critical point? All the point we need to check it. For your fxx, fyy, xy, then you can write a d value. What is that? Product of these two and subtracted by xy, the whole square term. Okay, so 4, I'm getting just a substitute, I'm getting a 4, 4, 4, 0, 12, 12, minus 4, minus 4, minus 4, and d is getting minus 16, 32, 32. So where you have a positive of 2.1 comma 1 and minus 1 comma 1, and you will be having the local minimum is 1 comma 1 and minus 1 comma 1 you will be having it. Okay, so that's all for your minima and maxima for the tutorial class. Thank you.